And we are back. Welcome back to the channel, dudes. My name is Laggin, and today I'm going to show you all of the Easter eggs that are known so far on the brand new map, Alpha Omega. This video will not be a detailed guide on how to do all of the Easter eggs. Rather, it's just going to be a brief overview so you can see all of the things that you can do on this map. If you check the playlist down below, you're going to find a lot of these Easter eggs in detail in that playlist. If you go on to enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new around here, think about subscribing. And without further ado, let's jump into the first Easter egg. All around the map, there are mannequins, 30 in total. If you end up shooting off all of the mannequins' heads, you're going to be rewarded with a special round. During this round, nothing but mannequins will spawn, and they're going to have increased health and increased speed. If you can defeat this wave of mannequin robots, you're going to be rewarded with a free extra perk that will appear in front of the Welcome to Nuketown sign. Also, if you knife off all of the heads of the mannequins, again, all 30 of them, you're going to be rewarded this time with a very special mannequin robot who will appear behind the Welcome to Nuketown sign, and this guy will follow you when you're not looking. If you turn around and look at him, he will stop. If you don't look at him, he will follow you. You want to take this guy down to the generator room and reunite him with his lover. Once the two are reunited, they'll start to move away. You'll have to have your back turned to them again, and they're gonna make their way behind the greenhouse and into a shed. Once they reach the shed, the door will shut and they will give you an extra life heart that you can pick up, and now you have an extra life. I hope you like destroying mannequin heads, because there's the third one. This time, if you get the Gavin Knuckles and you melee with the Gavin Knuckles, all of the mannequin heads off, 30 again in total, a very special mannequin will spawn in next to the Pack-a-Punch machine. All you have to do is go up to this mannequin and look at it, and you're gonna get a jump scare. And speaking of jump scares, head to the backyard of the greenhouse up on the balcony with a scoped sniper rifle and look out into the desert. You're gonna be looking for a zombie. Once you scope in on him, you're gonna get another jump scare. And just like many maps before this one, there is a musical Easter egg. You can activate this one by going around the map and locating 3 robot heads. The first one you can find in the lounge by the pool table. The next one you can find in the solitary room on the floor in the corner. And the third and final one can be found upstairs in the greenhouse on the other side of the bed. By interacting with all 3, the music will cut on and you can enjoy that, but I can't put it in the video because of copyright reasons. Now, for those of you guys who love story in your zombies map, there are many ways of getting some extra story on this map. There are Maxis radios located in several places around the map. There are also reels that you can pick up, and once you pick those up, you can take them over to a projector, and you'll be given even more story. Also, there are various recording devices that you can find throughout the map, and even the man himself, Marlton, makes an appearance on the map in the bunker entrance behind this door closest to the diner. All you have to do is knife it, and Marlton will give you some quotes. If you keep knifing, the more quotes you're gonna get, you're also gonna get some backstory from Marlton as well. There's a very cool Easter egg that'll take you all the way to round 200, and all you need to know about getting this Easter egg started is that the clock hand needs to be on 1, and the Welcome to Nuketown sign needs to be on 15. So that equals 115, obviously, and once you get that 115, you can go into the backyard of the yellow house, and in the shed, you will see a purple orb. Open the door and touch the orb, and it will start moving. You need to escort the orb all the way to the blue house at the beginning of the map until it goes inside of this small monitor. Once it's inside, it will now read, "In case of insanity, break glass." You now need to get the Bowie knife from down in the generator room, head back up to that TV, and knife it. Once you knife it, a code will print out right next to the TV. You then take that code over to the keypad next to Rushmore, input the code, and then interact with Rushmore. You're now going to be automatically teleported to round 200, and you're going to be locked in the original Nuketown's play space, meaning you're only going to be able to play in the yellow and green house, front yard, and backyard, just like in old school Nuketown. So good luck with round 200 if you do this one. So far, over 30 codes have been found that can be inputted into Rushmore's keypad. Now, I'm not going to go over all of those in this video, but I will leave them down below in the description if you want to check those out. There is one that will actually turn on Ted, so if you go down into the lounge, Ted, you can interact with him, and then by knifing him, he'll give you some additional quotes, getting angrier and angrier at you the more and more you melee him. I went and got the Gavin Knuckles, although it's unclear if that's necessary, and kept hitting him with the Gavin Knuckles. And then he decided that I was no longer allowed in the lounge and turned on some sort of electricity force field from the ceiling, and it almost killed me. There's also a code you could put in and spawn in a bonfire sale, which is super helpful, obviously making Pack-a-Punch extremely cheap. And there's another one where you can turn on rave mode down inside of the beds area of the map. So if you go down to the beds area after inputting this code, you'll see that the colors have changed and it is definitely a rave going on. There's even music down here, and it's pretty cool. There are also 4 Easter egg quests you can go on to unlock the ammo types for the brand new Ray Gun Mark II. After collecting 3 parts that you'll need for the workbench for the Ray Gun Mark II, and after collecting the 4-digit code that you can get from the various TVs around the map, you're now ready to begin your quest for the ultimate weapon. You'll need an alternate ammo type on your gun, and whatever alternate ammo type you get will then coincide with the quest you're about to begin. So on the screen right now, I need to look for an electric panel inside the generator room, shoot it, and I'm gonna get an ammo canister. I'm then gonna head upstairs and shoot some power poles, which will then power up a giant electrical box where I can stick the ammo canister in, and I'm gonna power it up with souls. Once it's powered up, I'm now able to craft the brand new Ray Gun Mark II V. All of the quests are similar to this. You're gonna start out by finding a canister and then completing some sort of quest, and then you're gonna need to power up the canister, and then you can build it. And there you go. There's 4 small Easter egg quests for building the Ray Gun Mark II. And of course, we can't have a video talking about Easter eggs if we're not going to include the main Easter egg on the map Alpha Omega. This Easter egg revolves around the map's artificial intelligence known as Rushmore. The entire Easter egg is all about gaining the AI's trust in order to collect the elemental shard. So in order to gain his trust, you're going to be inputting a lot of codes into Rushmore. There are steps where you're going to get codes from TVs. There's going to be escort steps where you have to escort a crawler. We're even going to have to intimidate Marlton to give up a canister of 115 that he stole. We'll have to use the new telepads in order to successfully transfer a fuse. You have to solve a puzzle in order to turn back on power. We're gonna have to put in even more codes inside of Rushmore. We even get to put back together a mannequin who turns out to be Peter McCain. All this, and finally you will gain his trust and be able to take on the Avogadro in the boss fight. During this boss fight, we're gonna have to fill up 4 canisters, all located down below in the bunker, with mannequin souls. It's a pretty intense, tight-spaced, fast-paced boss fight, and I really enjoy it. And after overloading the 4 soul collectors, you'll be able to then coax the Avogadro back into the American Pyramid device by shooting him in the direction you want him to go. Once you get him back into the American Pyramid device, you can now transfer him over to Transit, I believe. Then you're able to collect the Elemental Shard. So that's it, guys. A brief look on everything that you can do Easter egg-wise on the map Alpha Omega. I really hope I didn't miss anything, and I'm sure some Easter eggs will pop up over time. So this is just kind of a fun video, so you guys that are just now getting the map over on Xbox and PC, and some of my PlayStation dudes that haven't touched the map yet, now you know all the things that you can look forward to doing into this map. It's a really fun map. And again, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it. Consider subscribing if you're new. And as always, it's been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.